It is crazy to think that we are about to step into 2025, and as the year ends, I figured to bring you guys all the memories that 2024 left us on Fortnite. Chapter 5 took place during this year, starting on December and ending in March, and the theme was Underground. This delivered one of the most popular skins in a long time. I am talking about Hope. So far this year, there have been 3 different variants, including one from the item shop. We moved from augments to weapon mods. Love it or hate it, it was definitely an odd change. It was super hard to find at first, and they were located on specific areas. Floor loot also changed, and depending on the rarity of the weapon, it will come with different mods. Medallions were introduced in this season, and we had to fight bosses to get them. Across the year, we have some really broken ones, and others that personally I think that it was not worth fighting for. Nevertheless, whenever I was playing, I always rather avoid fighting a medallion people until it was inevitable. The train was added to the map, which got me super hyped because I played Apex when the train was introduced, and it was super exciting. Landing there, getting great loot, etc. But in Fortnite, it just didn't hit the same way. This feature remained for almost the entire year except for Season 3, in which for some reason ended up being buried during the wreck season. And at that time, we were wondering if it was going to come back or not, which it has, and we still have it in the game in this new chapter, Chapter 6. Grandeur Trail Smashers were added, which are the SUVs, and the UI for the locker was trying to accommodate everything for the new game modes, including cars. We hated all these changes, and finally it took them almost a year to somewhat fix that UI for us and to make it bearable. We gained the ability to walk and heal or heal at the same time. This was a mechanic that other games had forever and finally got added to this chapter. Season 2 arrived with a Greek mythology theme, and it was one of the best passes for the year. During this season, we were able to fly with, in my opinion, one of the best items in a while, the Icarus wings. They were great for mobility, but of course, to balance them, they made your hitbox bigger. The POIs were very pretty, and probably my favorite one was Underworld. I played Save the World, and finally I dash mobility made it to Battle Royale. In all fairness, all circles in this area, like whenever the battle was ending in this area, were annoying AF, and it was because basically it was a chasing battle, but nonetheless it was fun. Medallions were different this time, and probably one of the best ones was the Cerberus one, which granted you agility, meaning you had infinite dashes. Fortnite removed rarity for all items, which caused a lot of backlash since this was a core feature since the game was released. The locker looked awful, making most of us not even want to make loadouts anymore, and Avatar The Last Airbender came this season with the most pricey skin items in history. Season 3, Wrecked, started on May 24th. The theme was Apocalyptic Wasteland. This was probably the most hated season of the year due to the core mechanics. Cars. This should not have been a surprise, getting a season tailored for them since the item shop and locker were already getting their own slots and they were really pushing these items. They were a success eventually. Cars, people start buying them, not after getting a lot of backlash for the prices, but definitely this season was tailored for people to get their own cars, including a model for the SUVs. One of the best items for this season was Nitro, which allowed us to move faster, reload faster, run on water, and destroy walls. Nitro fists were added, and I felt like Doomfist punching people everywhere.
Yay! Yay, victory royale in a regular lobby!
If you guys want to get a win this season, and this is the last message that I'm going to give before I end the stream, get yourself a pair of Doomfish fists and you will win.
Car also got mods. You could repair them easily, and honestly, to win, that's all you needed. The medallions this season went from infinite ammo to infinite nitro. This season was crazy. By the end of it, everybody was done with cars. It was fun for sure, but definitely caused the community to be divided, from sweats complaining about the mechanics versus players that are tired of dying to sweats and being able to actually have fun.
Get him, Medlo!
Get out.
Get him, get him, get him!
Oh, get him.
Medlo!
Eventually, cars were removed from rank mode, allowing the community to play the season with and without cars. We also had the Fallout collab, and Magneto was added to the Battle Pass. Overall, this was not the greatest, but my absolute favorite skin from this one was the Bright Raider. All the edit styles are chef's kiss. Cactus were added, and they will work like slurps, giving health and shield, and these were great as they will regenerate over time. I did a lot of camping to get my rank rewards, and landing around this area was pretty OP as you could survive for a very long time. This season also proved that Epic is trying to make everyone happy. See, this season landed when kids are getting their summer break, sweats are unleashed, and with cars, this was probably one of the least played seasons for the year. However, Epic decided to add Reload, a new mode that captured the community that was not into cars. We got Pirates of the Caribbean's collab and Fall Guys. One of the biggest events for me was Metallica being added to the game as the headliners for Season 4 for Festival Pass, but they also were part of the Battle Royale season with their own item added. They were everywhere from Battle Royale to Rocket Racing and of course Festival. They had an event that I wish that it was hyped more, but I get that now Epic is trying to find different ways to have events, so I enjoyed it for what it was. The item shop skins were great, with all of them having 3 different styles, and the festival was probably one of my favorite ones, but let's face it, it's because I'm a Metallica super fan. I mean, even I got one of the official Metallica shirts worn by Rust, one of the skins in the Battle Pass. The summer event felt underwhelming with less rewards, but I think that picked up towards the end. Skins were okay, but nothing super hyped. By August, we could not wait for the new season to start, and on the 15th, Absolute Doom started, bringing a new Marvel-themed Battle Pass in season, with bosses, medallions, reskin for Doctor Doom. We got Pilferine, Meowtooth, making great mashup Fortnite characters with Marvel characters. The Battle Pass was okay, but literally you can't do wrong when you have Marvel backing you up. I think it was pretty cool that they made Jonesy a Captain America, as he has been one of our heroes for years. The biggest announcement this season is that Battle Pass skins will no longer be exclusive, meaning that after 18 months, any of these Battle Pass and future Battle Pass skins can be released in the item shop. Personally, I don't care. I even understand why they are making this change. There are a lot of skins they cannot profit from because they are locked behind all battle passes, from a lot of Marvel skins to even Darth Vader. It just makes sense they don't want this to happen anymore, and I think that they should stop putting collab skins behind a lock. Other controversies during this season was Paradigm being released due to a bug. Honestly, I feel that Epic finds new loopholes to their own rules. Yes, I am looking at the Renegade Raider right now. The medallions this season were meh, as one of them will show enemies, but there was still an NPC in the map that could do the same thing, so we just could hire that NPC and have the same feature without even to have to fight a boss. During this season, we also got Epic announcement that finally Disney is coming to Fortnite. This allowed for Pixar characters also to come to the game with the Incredibles collab later. And then we got Disney villains with Captain Hook, Cruella, and Maleficent. There are supposed to be more to come, but so far this year nothing else has been released. I don't think that there was anything exceptional during this season. I mean, it was OP, like the Captain Shield being able to go through walls, but what were we expecting? It's a superhero season. We had fun and it was okay. We also had the first Latin artist to the festival pass, and just because some people did not know who she was does not mean that she's a nobody. She's the first woman to win a Grammy from the Best Urban Music Album, has 6 Latin Grammy Awards, 5 Billboard Music Awards, and so much more. So as a Latina myself, I was happy to see some representation and bring her to the music to a wider audience. I don't listen to her music, but that does not mean that I won't support or trash the game for making her the headliner. October is my favorite month because I cannot wait for all the Halloween updates to get into the games, and this year Fortnite delivered. We got Horror Rush mode, which is chaotic as usual, and I love it. And the fact that we were able to build this year made it actually even better. Regarding skins, the item shop was stacked. We got Leatherface, Mephisto, Agony, She-Venom, Dark Ruby, Edward Scissorhands, even Billy from Saw. We got our 3 first villains from Disney. Jack Skellington got a second set including Sally, and even Marshmallow got a Halloween style. My favorite was probably Rotten Penny, but I'm a Save the World lover, so I'm biased. The last few years for skins, Halloween has been a little bit overwhelming, but this year was crazy. The gameplay during this event was super fun. We got all items like the broomsticks. The underworld was red like blood, and I loved it. The new items were Billy bombs, and the chainsaw were finally my favorite ones.
No.
Okay, Billy's coming to the rescue. Billy's coming to the rescue. Come on, Billy.
No, I need to kill him.
No! I got excited. It was Billy's fault, okay? He got excited. I can't help myself when I'm holding Billy's. No conta. Oh, somebody's coming, somebody's coming.
It's coming!
Ah, with the chainsaw!
Pizza, run away!
Mephisto was added to the game as an NPC, and you could offer 20% of your health and even 99% to revive your entire team. I chase people with a chainsaw, throw billy bombs at them, and the only thing that I wish that we had gotten was a cuddle team leader with the saw trap face on us. At least we got it doing those saw challenges, but it would have been cool to get a skin that actually looked like that. It is crazy to think that we lived and played with so many changes, and now we are finally at the end of the year. Chapter 5 2024 brought great memories, great collabs, and prove again that it's not a dead game. It had a rocky start with movement being janky, and it took us a bit to realize why it felt so weird. It was literally slower. The whole community spoke about this, and eventually it was changed, and now it feels better than ever. The next months will bring Chapter 2 Remix and Chapter 6 Season 1. November came with our filler season, which is Chapter 2 Remix, which brought again the nostalgia for Chapter 2. The map looked great, but it got a lot of mixed reviews as the agency was not the same, and we got bosses like Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and what's her name? I enjoyed this season, and a lot of the times I landed in my favorite place, Dirty Dogs. The remix of the skins from this season were okay, but personally I think that they did a better job with the Fortnite OG back in 2023. This season also gave us one of the best events since Travis Scott, the concert of Eminem, Snoop Dogg, What's Her Name, and Juice WRLD. This was such a good event. It was so respectful and emotional for Juice WRLD fans. We also got a first teaser for Fortnite OG, along with the changes to Fortnite Crew and how the membership works. Almost all game modes now have their battle passes, and we close with one of the biggest controversies of the year, the return of OG skins. With the loophole of bringing back the OG seasonal shop, 4 items that have never been released in 7 years are back in the game and got the community get divided. From OG players feeling disrespected to new players happy that they can finally get these items, especially the Renegade Raider. We're almost a month in Chapter 6 and the game feels great. With his skin being back in the game, new items, and an amazing battle pass, the collabs for this month were very random. One that I won't even acknowledge, and Mariah Carey. Anyway, Winterfest is back, and I am thankful we have the OG cabin. It feels cozy for the holidays. Don't forget to get your free rewards, so this is just a friendly reminder. The game for sure has changed a lot, and I am glad for my community for putting up with my potato-ness and always being ready to grind challenges, unlock everything. Now it is time for you to tell me what was your favorite item, skin, or season for 2024. Let me know in the comments. Remember to catch the live streams on Twitch, or if you want to support more, you can join the Patreons. All the links are going to be in the description box. Patrons get exclusive content. As for me, I wish you guys to have a great 2025 for many more games to play together, and wait to see what Epic has waiting for us, and for you to enjoy the happy holidays for a bright 2025 full with peace of mind. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!